move this striker. Oh, wait, I'm going to stand her up.
Standing up, which is 3 dice plus 1 because she's a striker. There are no threats on her.
So Julie, you 3+. I got 3.
3 successes, so that gives her the free action.
Just gotta move there.
Move to pick up the ball.
Double.
Doubles that. Gonna take off with it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One action on her.
Okay, next action.
I will go 1, 2, 3, and throw the ball to her.
Okay. So she's a striker throwing, so it's 3 dice base plus 1 for being a striker, minus 1 for moving. So you have 3 dice, needing 4s or better. 2 successes. So this is a striker catching the ball, so she would start with the base 3 dice. Or I'm sorry, she would start with the 2 successes, plus 1 because she is a striker. So 3 dice again, needing 4s. 1 6. So it's not all. And another 3. All right, so she does catch it, but did not double to get the free action.
All right. Last action. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And she will attempt
To throw the strike.
Actually. You dash once.
Dashing once. All right.
Makes it.
4s. I would have laughed if you failed and dropped the ball.
Well, now we'll throw 2 dice.
Now, why did you dash up here? Tell that to the watching folks. Why did you make that extra dash facing this direction?
I don't want to tell you.
I know why you did it.
I want to put the threat on the goblin.
Right. So he moved this way because not only can he turn this direction and still be able to see everything coming at him from this way, but he puts the threat on the goblin, so the goblin can't move easily. And the strike hex is still within line of sight, so she can throw it. Right. So, how many dice do you get?
3 dice plus 1 because I'm a striker, minus 1 for moving, minus 1 small target.
So 2 dice, a failure, and another failure.
Oh, discard that. Throw
All right, he's going to discard 1 to re-roll 1.
Actually,
you don't have to do it till you roll it. Unless you know you want to. So that's the neat thing about the cards rolling for rerolls.
Discard that one.
He's going to discard 1. He can reroll 1 die, which fails. Now he can decide, do I want to discard my last one to reroll the second die? And he gets the 6. And does he double? No. But he does score the 3 points. And changing the fortunes of the game at this moment. Okay, so that will end his rush. That was rush 8. Yeah, we forgot to move it. It's rush 9 now, and the ref will move 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, clean up your tokens. Clean up the board. And I will now start by launching the ball. Ball is going to go 6. So the ball has been launched across the pitch. It's now going to hit the wall. On a 1, 2, or 3, it goes towards me. On a 4, 5, or 6, it's going to go towards the away team. It's going to go towards the away team, and now it's going to go how many hexes? 6 again. Wow, wasting 6s. So it hits the wall. It's in this direction. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is true. It is in the best possible spot for me for the launch. So. But I just blew all my 6s.
It's not
all right, my first action, I'm going to purchase a card. Okay. My next action will be to... I'm going to have number 3... I have number 3 go 1, 2, 3, 4 and slam this striker. 5 dice slam at 3s or better, and your striker will be able to dodge with 4 dice at 3 or better. 3 successes. That is not a great roll. 3 successes with a 6. 3 successes. So it's a draw. We will turn to face. And I will spend an action on number 1, who will go 1, 2, and now slam that striker from behind. I will get 5 dice, but the striker will now only get 2. Normally it would start with 3 plus 1 for being a striker, minus 1 for the threat, and minus 1 for being hit from behind. So needing 3s, getting 5 successes. You have 2 dice. Needing 3s for 2 successes. So I did not double, but I did beat her by 3. So I'm going to push her down here. I will not follow up. And no saves, out for 3. That is a fan check. That is a 3 fan check, so as soon as you hit 3, you flip over all of those cards. In all honesty, this is the worst combination because I had 2 already. Now it takes me 5 to get that 1 coaching die. But it is a much needed coaching die, so I will be happy. 2 actions left. Number 6 is going to go 1, 2, 3 and attempt to pick up the ball. With 3 dice, needing 4s. Doubles. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 and stop. And he will now spend his last action to throw for the 4-pointer. 3 dice, minus 1 for distance, minus 1 for small target. I will throw in that 1 coaching die. 4s are better on 2 dice. 1 success. So that'll bring it 4 in my favor. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did score from the bonus, so that will give me a fan check of 2. And that will end my rush. And we'll go to rush 10. We will move the ref. The ref is going to move 6. Where do I want to move the ref? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, can't get over there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And it is now the Nebulas rush. Rush 10. Launch the ball 3 right in the middle.
Buy a card. An event.
And we have another event. And our new event will be Board Fans. No cards may be drawn for a fan check unless a cheerleader is placed in the 1 section of the sin bin first. If no fan checks were generated during a rush, whether cards were drawn or not, at the end of the rush, remove 1 face-down card from random at your fan support area. This is really more of a league card, but since we don't have any cheerleaders, no fan checks are going to be able to be drawn, and if we didn't even generate a potential fan check, he's going to have to discard 1, and on my turn, I will have to discard 1 from our face-down stack. So, this one really works better in a league where you would have cheerleaders, and cheerleaders are actually very effective in the new version of the game. In all of the leagues we played in version 1, nobody ever bought a support coach. I think maybe 1 person bought a support coach after like 5 leagues and had a cheerleader, but they just were not effective. In the new rules, we will actually get to cheerleaders in one of these videos soon. They are very, very nasty. Or fun. Actually, they're a lot of fun, but they can be very nasty for some of the stuff that they can do. So, excited to see that.
We're going to use that card. Any player, sucker punch, stomp, dodgeball, foul. No spot foul test is made. Moving 4 up 1.
Okay, so he's going to move here to dodge out because he wants to get behind me.
Make it.
And agility of 3+, so he makes it. Now he's going to move here or back here.
And now I'm going to hit you from behind.
Okay, moving here. This is a sucker punch, but due to the card played, no foul, spot foul test is made. So I will get 2 dice, 1 die because of the threat and being hit from behind to attempt to dodge this. So his 5 dice, or 4 dice. He only gets 4 because he started adjacent and is still slamming from adjacent. So 1 success. I need a 3 or better. Haha! Success. And now I have turned around and put threats on both of them. So that actually worked out well. Well, at least for me it did. That was actually the worst thing that could have happened for him right there.
It's just impossible.
When you start adjacent and you move, you can't just move away and then move back in and slam and get the momentum die. You have to start. You cannot start adjacent to the model. That's why he lost 1 die for that. That 5+ makes the Nebulas a little tough to work with on their strength. But the backstab will help, so that's why they're trying to always hit from behind.
Not really. No, we'll see. All right.
Yeah, we'll see how it keeps going.
Yeah, well, we won't see very much longer.
This is a very close game.
You only got 3 more players to take out.
That's true.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead.
This has been a very brutal game, at least for the Nebulas.
All right. You know what? We're gonna spend 1 action on that guy. Wait, did I spent 1 action on a card.
You spent a card on her.
Yeah, I should have 3 more actions, right?
And you just spent 1 here.
Yeah, so if I'm missing. Oh, it is. All right, never mind. All right, we're gonna dodge. We're gonna jump.
That's a Jack. Jack doesn't have jump.
Oh,
the striker has jump.
all right, we'll go around. 1.
So he has to evade out again.
I just want to jump because it looks cool. Make it.
It makes it. So that was 1. Where's he going?
2, 3, 4.
Slam again.
Yep.
All right, so he's going to slam again. This time I can call foul because this was an action, not a card. So it's a sucker punch because he started in front of me. He's running around to hit me from behind. Again, I still only get 1 die, and he still only gets 4, needing 5s or better. And there's 2 successes, so I really need a 6 here. So my 1 success, he does double me.
All right.
So he will push me down, knock me over. I get 3 dice, and I need 4s or better for my armor to make 1. He makes the armor check, so he's good. But that was a foul. Now the ref is not within 7. So the spot foul check is base 3 dice for the ref. If the ref was in 7 of the incident, they would gain an extra die. So the ref is going to roll 3 dice to see what happens. Do you wish to attempt to distract the ref?
I can't.
Okay. In order to distract the ref, he has to have standing models who are not in threats within 7 hexes.
That standing part's a little important.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's out. Oh, I was thinking that was yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just out by 1. Cannot attempt to distract, so it's whatever I roll on 3 dice. 4s are better. 1, 6, so that's at least 1 rush they're tossed for. Just 1. So this Jack will go out for 1. Could have been, should have been a whole lot worse. Put that action on her so you know that you spent it. 3 actions left.
We'll move this Jack. This Jack. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Blocking that 4-pointer again.
Right here. We'll sprint her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Now, attempting to pick up the ball in the sprint costs you 1 die, but it is a striker, so she gains a die. So 3 dice. Doubles the pickup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Runs back down. We'll stop.
Yeah, there's no way. Alright. Send the last action to throw. Oh, we'll send the last action to throw the ball.
Okay.
3 dice, +1 because I'm a striker, -1 for distance, -1 for small target. We'll throw the
only coaching die.
Is it even worth it? No, we're not gonna throw it in. Just throw it. Go for it.
Oh, Snake Eyes! I should have thrown that coaching die.
There's just nothing I can do.
All right, so it misses with the Snake Eyes. Roll to scatter the ball. There's always a chance it'll come back to you. You can double the pickup and throw it. I know because it happened to me once before. Roll 4 scatter. As he fishes for fresh dice.
All right.
Pulling out the magic green dice. 3, which is going to go this direction. The distance is going to be 2, so it's going to go 1, 2. It's going to land on the goblin and scatter again. Now, the ball will scatter through prone figures, but if it stops on them, it will scatter again. So we'll go ahead and scatter that again. This time it's going to go to 2, which is this direction. And how far will it go? 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let you have those back. It becomes rush 11. You need to move the ref, sir. Now, since our event is still in play, and at the end of the rush, no fan checks were generated, you have to randomly lose one of your face-down fan checks. And just throw it in the discard pile.
Yeah,
this would only matter, really, in league play, where fan checks actually matter for man of the match. And in some leagues, we track them. But for this game, we'll just go with it. Okay, so now I need to do something. Did you move the ref?
Well, yeah, I moved.
Okay.
Moved right there.
All right. It is rush 11. I have 2 rushes left. I will start by purchasing a card, and it's another event. So that event will go away, and we're going to draw a new one. What did you say? Oh, jeez. This one's actually a lot of fun, but will take a few moments. The rushing coach chooses one of their players. An opposing coach of their choice then chooses one of their standing players within 3 hexes of the first. The rushing coach chooses one of their players. An opposing coach of their choice chooses one of their standing players within 3 hexes of the first. The first player makes a slam action against the second player, moving via the shortest possible route, evading as normal. The opposing player must slam back if possible. A spot foul test is made against both players. So I'm going to pick a player. And you're going to pick a player within 3 hexes that I am going to have to go and slam. I'm going to pick
You got 2 options.
this player. Which of your jacks will I go slam? Now, so shortest distance, this one's going to go 1 and slam. I get 4 dice. You have to slam back. Oh, that's way too many dice here.
What are you doing?
Apparently I'm rolling a lot of dice. I have 2 successes because my jack's strength is a 5+. So 2 successes. You have a 6. 2 successes. We both turn to face. We will now make spot foul checks on both. I can just see this on the pitch. What'd you say? And they start duking it out. So,
So you're going to throw me out for free and then I'm going to get fined on it.
Okay, well, the ref is here. So you want to do mine first or yours?
You can do yours first.
All right. Okay, so you're going to roll 4 dice for the ref. I have 3 within 7 of the ref, 2 of them being guards, so I will distract. Now, in order to distract, again, the foul is taking place here. Any model that is within a threat cannot, or that committed the foul, cannot participate in the distract roll. But this goblin would give me 1 die, and these 2 guards give me 2 dice each. If guards distract, they give you 2 dice. So I'm going to distract with 5 dice, again, needing 4s or better. So the ref is going to roll. My opponent will roll for the ref. 4 dice, 4s or better. Making no successes. Now, this could still wind up as a draw. And I need a 4 better. I have a whole bunch. Unfortunately, that was probably a wasted roll that I'm going to need later, but we successfully distract the ref, and the goblin is still there. We will now roll for the Khaleesi player. I'm going to roll 4 dice. Will your one Khaleesi attempt to distract?
Nope.
No distraction. Just going to take it. 1, 2, 3. She's off for 3. That is not a fan check because it's the ref throwing her out, not my guy hitting her and taking her out. You want to remove your tokens? Okay, so with that, I need to finish purchasing my card, which that will help. And I will spend my second action. Next action is going to be for the ball is all the way down here, which does not help me in the least. I'm going to attempt to stand up number, you know what, never mind. Number 1 is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dash. It's going to dash once, 3 dice. Needing 4s. He gets 1 success, and he will slam that striker. 5 dice. Striker is being hit from behind, so she will lose 1 die. Wow, it's a terrible roll when you need 3s. 3 successes. To 3 successes. 4 successes. 4 successes. You won. You can turn to face any direction. Okay, I'm going to spend another action on number... I'll spend an action on number 6 to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right there. We're going to spend an action on number 7, who's this guy here, who's going to attempt to stand up. Standing up is an agility test at a 3 or better. I only get 1. Really needed 2. Oh, you know what? I am going to throw out that card to re-roll one of these. Double it so he gets the free action. 1, 2, 3. We'll attempt to pick up the ball on 3 dice. 4s. He picks up the ball, and we'll just go ahead and let him just successfully pick up the ball. I'm going to play this card. Any player run. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 2 dice, 1 die.
You can't throw on a run action.
That is very true, but I have another action. He's still going to have to move closer. All right, last action on number 7. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 3. Throw the ball to this jack. He'll be at base 3 -1 for moving 2 dice to throw. At 4s or better. Misses them both. I would have to have a coaching die or be a striker in order to even attempt to catch this ball. I cannot, so the ball will scatter from the target hex. Going 5, and then it'll go in number 4. So it would hit this guard in the back, so it's going to scatter off of that.
You went 4, right?
No, it was 5.
Oh,
was the direction, so it's going to hit the guard in the back, scatter again, going direction of 2, back to the jack. I cannot pick up the ball, so it will scatter again to 1, which is directly towards my opponent, and it will go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that at least is a little saving grace there because it's way back on his end. But with that, my rush is over. I will move the ref, and the ref will go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. For a game which started with 4 3-point strikes and since then has had a 3-pointer and a 4 since the remaining half of the game. This has been a tough game. Rush 12.
Alright. We'll move my jack right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, one action.
Second action. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Attempt to pick up the ball. Doubles the pickup.
It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And throw it at the back of my guard's head.
No. This striker is going to make a jump action.
Okay. Alright, so the jump action for the striker, it's a 2-hex move. It just saves it, for, again, like we said before, it's from going around. It is -1 for the threat, 2 dice.
Alright, make it.
And it's an agility test, so he doubles. And all he had to do was pass. And the player moves into the chosen hex facing any direction, even if sprinting, and may continue. So that was 2. 3 to right there. Forgot to pick up the ball.
Alright.
All right. Next action. So spent 1 action on her, 1 action on her,
Yeah.
1 action down there. You have 2 actions left.
Alright. We'll throw an action on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And we'll throw the ball to her. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, they are within line of sight. So it's a jack throwing, 2 dice. It's 3 dice -1 for moving. No successes. So, but she is a striker trying to catch, so she will get 1 die.
Is that my coaching die?
Throwing in his coaching die, getting doubles the catch with 2 successes, so he gets the free move. Where are you gonna go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll spend my last action. Throw the strike.
Throw the strike. All right, so -1 for distance. So it's 3 dice plus 1 for being a striker. -1 for distance. -1 for small target. -1 for the orc.
Oh, wait.
Threat.
I didn't count.
1 die.
Hang on. I think I miscounted that. I thought I had 2 dice for a second. Can I just move 1 forward? Because I could have made it anyway. Was it? I had a miscalculation.
Yeah, since we're teaching people how to play.
I had a miscalculation.
What he really wanted to do was come here and not enter the orc's threat, so that way he'll get the 3 dice, or the 2 dice to throw rather than just the 1. So, again, base 3 plus 1 for being a striker, -1 for distance, -1 for small target.
I'll actually go like that then.
And facing that direction, you cannot... Yeah, you can. Your threat is right there. You're shaking the table.
Yeah. Wait, so she was here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm going to dash once.
Okay, so we're actually going back in action to action 4. So we're going to dash once to here.
It's fine. We'll just go like that.
Okay, so we're going to go here.
Alright, so 2 dice. The last action for the throw.
And throw it. You have 2 dice.
Wait, plus 1 is on 3 dice, plus 1 is on a striker.
-1 for small target.
Yeah, so 3 dice. Alright.
3 dice.
Make it and double.
And he doubles. So that'll pull it 2 in his favor. And he doubles, so he gets a fan check. And
move the ref. 3. This is going to grind baby on it the whole time. 2, 3. Alright.
Alright.
2 down. Your last rush.
My last rush. You move the ref?
Yep. Wait, did I? Yeah.
Alright, last rush. What can we do? Alright, let's
launch the ball.
Launch the ball. 1. Right there. That's actually not a good spot for that to have gone. Alright, I will purchase a card. We're not going to be able to use this. First action or second action is going to be, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would have to dash twice. Have to sprint out. Number 1 is going to go 1, 2, and slam. We're going to slam the striker. The striker will get 4 dice. I have 5. 3s are better. With 2 successes. The dice have just been failing this last half of the game.
2 successes?
2 successes. To your 2 successes. So we will turn to face. And so this jacket or this card is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slam. 5 dice, needing 3s, getting 4 successes to 1 success. So we did triple. That is a fan check, which will give us a much needed coaching die.
Of course. All right.
And I will push you back, straight back, follow up.
I made every single one.
And he makes all of them to stay alive. Really would have helped to take her out of the game. 2 actions left. This, what to do, Okay, this guy right here, number 6, will sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attempt to pick up the ball. 3 dice, but -1 because he's sprinting. 2 dice, needing 4s or better. I really need to double this, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in the coaching die. And the coaching die was the only thing that gave me a success. So, alright, well, actually I could have held on to that coaching die, but I had to, I wouldn't have, no, actually I couldn't because that's what gave me the success. So I did pick it up successfully. Okay, 1 action left. I'm going to play it on number 6, who just picked up the ball. He's going to sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's going to dash for that 1 hex. 3 dice plus 1 because he is a jack. 2 dice in there. 4 dice. Dash is a speed test, so 4s are better. He makes it. And the strike hex is within his front, so he will stop. I will spend my last card. Jacker, striker, throw. He is going to throw to try to pull this game back into the Marauder's favor. 3 dice, -1 for small target. I do not have any coaching dice. I do not have any cards. Needing a 4 better on 2 dice. And we get 1. So, 1, 2, 3. It is 1 in my favor. Only thing I can hope for really is he gets a lot of really bad die rolls. We trigger an event. Let's move the ref. The ref is going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. And the event is even the odds. The sponsors are under pressure to drag the game out to increase advertising revenue. While this card is in play, all jacks from the team currently losing may use the run interference action without using a card. If the scores are drawn, all teams with equal lowest score may use this ability.